Alrighty guys, this is gonna take a very quick minute. Fucking. Ugh. Alright guys, I got my bullet points ready to go. When I first got into animation production collection, whether it's Cells, Ganga, whatever it is, one of the first 3 people I saw was KeyFrameCollector. If you guys are into any type of animation production collecting, I'm sure you've seen his collection. It's pretty crazy. If you're a new collector and you stumble across his page and you see the stuff he has, you might think he's legit. I mean, all the signs point to it, right? That's exactly what I thought. One of my first deals with him was when I bought my first Gogeta cell. Yeah, the T-posing one. With me being new, I hopped into it without even a question of doubt. I saw Gogeta and I had to buy it. Little did I know that price was insanely high. Knowing that now, I would have never bought it. But the thing is with Mr. KeyFrameCollector Eric, he takes advantage of new collectors all the time. If he sees you're a new collector and he can get the highest asking price he can, he'll do it without even thinking about it. And in most other hobbies, like Pokemon, like let's say someone sold me this for like $100 extra or like $200 extra. You know what? It's fine, because I could probably get like close value to it, if not just wait a little bit longer and get the value back. But the thing is, with animation production, the market is nowhere near as liquid. So when you're selling these high ticket collectibles and assets to these new collectors, they're going into it thinking you're a legit dude, you're gonna give them a decent deal, hopefully not fuck them over, and move on. Listen, I don't care if you're selling things over market or whatever, but it's just weird when you take advantage of newcomers knowing they really don't know much about the market. But hey, Lipstick, whatever floats your boat. Moving on. All right, even after getting kind of bent over backwards on a Gogeta piece, I still kind of like the guy. I saw he made a post, he's looking for a logo designer, and I offered him a logo for very cheap compared to my normal price. The only reason I did that was, again, I'm new to the hobby, I want to connect with people, I want to get some relationships building, and again, hopefully, maybe someday, my discount, my kindness, he will repay it in some way, shape, or form. That's how usually it works, right? But again, not with Mr. Lipstick. After hooking him up with a logo at a discount, a little while after that, I went to Japan, giving a bunch of collectors the opportunity to buy things from Japan for very good prices. As many of you know, there's a shop called Apple Symphony, which has a lot of production material stuff, and again, they don't list a lot of the things they have on Yahoo Auction, so if you go there, you're gonna find pieces that you would never think you're gonna find. I didn't even charge a massive fee. I only charged maybe 5% on top of what the actual value of the thing was. So if something costs $300, all you have to do is pay me just 5% extra. That's it. A lot of people only charge like 10 to 15. Again, this is all in the hopes of just building good relationships with people in the hobby to make sure everything's good in the future. And it went really cool. I got a lot of great pieces for a lot of my friends, and one of those people was Eric. I got him a beautiful Bulma, I got him a beautiful Batman Vegeta, and that ran me about like $1,200 if I'm not mistaken. You can correct me on that. And the whole thing about that was I didn't even take in consideration withdrawal fees and exchange fees. So that was my bad. That was kind of stupid. And the community is so great. When I told my friends I got fucked over on the withdrawal fees, they instantly compensated me without even thinking about it. I mean, one of my friends even sent me way more money than what he was supposed to just because I was doing him a favor. The only person who didn't instantly compensate me was Eric. It was getting to a point where a lot of my friends was just saying, don't send him the piece and just refund him the money he sent you, which in hindsight would have been a way better deal for me because those pieces are worth way more than what he paid for. I gave him the benefit of the doubt, waited a few more days. He paid me the withdrawal fees, but again, the last person to do it. After buying everyone's stuff, I found a really cool Pan Goku set. This is when Goku arrived into the battlefield with Frieza, like the very first time. The piece was going for $1,500 around, and I asked Eric just to see what he thought of it because in my head and in my mind, I'm just talking to a friend, just asking like, hey bro, what do you think about this? I'm gonna go buy it in a week because I was gonna ask my friend to go buy it because again, my withdrawal limit is hit. I can't get more cash, and Apple Symphony only takes cash. After showing it to him, he was really enthusiastic about it. He loved the piece, and he was even asking me how much it costed. To me, this was all just collectibles talk. I didn't think that he was gonna go and buy it. But without hesitation, my man Lipstick went 3 days after, asked someone to go buy him the piece, bought it, resold it for $7,000. He did not tell me he bought it. There was extra pieces. The least he could have done was at least split one piece with me. He told people not to tell me, which is insane. And then he pretended like nothing ever happened. The only way I found out, because I'm very perceptive and I really try to pay attention to people, and a lot of collectors kind of let it slip and kind of expose the fact that he had it. Nobody told me directly, but it's kind of fucking obvious. It becomes really obvious when I only showed 2 people, and one of them was Eric. And I know the other person did not get it because I trust them way more. So after the fact, I found out, I confirmed it with the person he sold it to, which was Josh, Xeno's Gala. Honestly, no issues with him. The only thing I wish he did was just tell me upfront, like, yo, Eric just sold me this piece, knowing I was gonna buy that piece. Literally just 2-3 days later. So in my mind, this is how my brain works. This guy just bent me over, fucked me, and stole 7 grand from my pocket. Again, after not trying to pay my withdrawal fees, trying to fuck me over cash-wise for getting you a piece that is insanely more valuable than what you paid, giving you a massive discount on a logo, and then you just go behind my back and just buy a piece that you know I really wanted. And it's not even about the money, bro. It's just the fact that he thought he could just do this shit to me and get away with it scot-free. Listen, bro, Lipstick, you're a fucking loser. I'll say that shit to your face. If I ever see you, I'm smacking the shit out. And the funny part is, a lot of people in the community do not fucking like the guy. After the first time I posted on my story, I do not like this guy and people should not deal with him, I had like maybe 20 people swipe up and agree with me, which is crazy. I mean, this guy literally goes to old collectors, lowballs the shit out of them, buys a piece, and then flips it for 10,000 extra. And then all the people he did deals with now hate the guy because he's not honest, he's not upfront. That's shitty fucking business. I mean, the guy never apologized to me, let alone I doubt he apologized to anyone else he fucked over. I gave him an ultimatum, either send me $1 grand from the profit you made off of me literally giving you the fucking sale, or send me a video of you calling yourself a pussy. There's just one of 2 things he had to do to make me at peace and not make me mad at him, and that's fine. But I don't have $1 grand in my account, and I also don't have a video of you calling yourself a pussy. So this is why we're here. And if any collector looks at this and like, oh, you're drama farming, bro, I could not give a flying fuck. I'm not a content creator. I don't benefit off views. This shit is strictly fucking personal. And I've been like this for fucking 10 years, bro. I've been online for so many years, bro. I've had to deal with so many pieces of shit. You just gotta change your name from Litwin to Lit Loser, bro. You're a fucking dumbass. You will never be at any type of convention where I'm at. That's for fucking sure. I'm gonna make sure of that. And this is just more of a thing to other people in the fucking space, bro. Don't fuck people over. Literally, just don't.